we've just logged in to our new installation that's up and running, and there are a couple of steps we need to do in order to get set up. The first step is we want to put in our license key. We'll do this by accepting the license agreement and then pasting our key. Once you refresh the page, you'll see that the key is now active. The next thing we'll want to do is we want to add a DNS address to this. So let's go ahead and specify our DNS address. This just ensures that when we navigate to our DNS, we get to the administrator page. We can now create a tenant by going to Administrator Portal, List, and then creating a tenant. Here you will want to name your tenant, whatever the company's name is going to be. So let's call it Test in this case. And we can specify a DNS address or have Vodia PBX make one. You would put in whatever the company's name is, test.whatever domain you've registered, and then put in their area code and click create. Everything else happens from within the tenant. In order to get calling, you'll need a couple of things. One is an extension that you can use to log into to start a call. We can create a test extension. With some email address. And click create. You should receive a welcome email, but if you don't, you can click on this button and scroll down to the bottom and say send welcome email to selected account and click go. Once you have the credentials, you can then log in by navigating to the DNS address and logging in as this user. The other thing you'll need is a SIP trunk. So you go to the SIP trunk section and you add a SIP trunk that you need. Add your provider, create a name for this provider, add the username that the provider gives you and a password that you've set up with the provider, and click create. You'll see that it's being registered at the moment, and when it's ready, it will say registered 200 OK. You'll need a dial plan. The dial plan will be automatically created, and it should come with your SIP trunk. If it doesn't, you'll need to select which SIP trunk and have a pattern matching. So in this case, it matches all and it replaces none. There is a lot more information on our docs page that you can have a look at with regards to dial plans. This ensures external calling. For internal calling, all you need are multiple extensions that can call internally without a SIP trunk. You're now ready to start making calls.